Hello people, this is going to be a bit of a sad video and an angry video. I don't like how scientists dig up mummies, in Egypt, right? And they don't put them back in their resting places. That is someone's family there. And it pisses me off how these scientists can get away digging up the dead like that. That is absolutely fucking disgraceful. How they can get away with that. There's no repercussions for them. What if I dig up your grandmother? Would you like that? If I dig up your grandmother? Or your grandfather? Or your ancestors in the past? You wouldn't like that one bit. But why are you digging up, mummies, in tombs and stuff like that and explaining them in museums where that is their resting spot? It really pisses me off. And it makes me cry how these scientists can just treat the dead very poorly like that and not like put them back where they belong. Like they got Tutankhamun, like, he goes around the world where he should be in his resting place. Does that, you know, piss you off? You know, they can, you know, does that really piss you off? Like, how they can get away from digging up the dead like that. Like, this is why I hate scientists. I don't like them one bit. And I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins. It's one of my favorite games too. And you play the country you're in, right? Is in Egypt. And just been walking around these tombs, like just thinking it with a bit of imagination, thought. Like, it's the first part in this game, right, where you going into this like tomb, like this pharaoh tomb in his resting place, and you see all these treasures, all his stuff he collected, for his years, and just knowing now these are all put in museums too. They don't belong in museums. They belong there in their resting place. It's their property. That's where they wanted it. All their golds and their treasures. It's like me, like I said before, it's like me digging up their grandmother or their grandfather or their ancestors in the past. That is someone's family, relative. And you have the right to vandalize their grave and exploit their bodies in a fucked up matter. Like, you scientists should be 100% ashamed of yourselves. You have no fucking respect for the dead. At all. At all. It makes me sick and it makes me fucking want to puke.